race, but for now we're still at 500. So this event currently not an Olympic event. It's the C-1 men 1,000 meters that is Olympic, but this will be competitive nonetheless. You can see the lineup there: Canada, Ukraine, Poland, Czech Republic. Watch for Martin Fuchser. Commanding performance from him last weekend. Romania, Poland, Germany, Czech Republic again, and Latvia. So Andrew Billard, another young Canadian, delighted to make it through to the final here. First time for him in a final in the C1 in the World Cup. Looking to just take it all in and learn from this experience and give himself the best possible chance to make it through to the Canadian team for their home World Championships. Next to him will be Pavlo Altikov, again from the Ukraine, who's been a real spokesman, in fact, for the Ukrainian team and the Ukrainian country over the last few weeks and months. So paddlers approaching the start, just a few minutes until they start their race. World best time is actually from Martin Fuchser, who I'm delighted to say we will see in this race. And this his preferred distance. There he is, Pavlo Altikov. The Ukraine, who was 6th last weekend in this race. Wiktor Glazunow, another popular Polish paddler, great technician. Glazunow, he goes in lane 3. And next to him, Martin Fuchser, the man they've all got to beat. Won both the C1 500 and 1,000 meters last weekend, was in great form. And pleased that it's calmed down a little bit today. It's really difficult for these canoe paddlers who sit so highly in their boat when there's a strong wind. Katlin Chirilla, now he was 3rd last weekend. Great result for him and the Romanian team. He was delighted with that, and he took the silver medal in the Olympic distance, the 1,000 meters, so he's in good form. Oleksiy Kuladic, another Polish paddler who goes in lane 6. Next to him, Adam Moritz, a tall German. He's been a winner in World Cups before. In fact, in Szeged, the World Cup last year, he took a win in this 500-meter event. Then Peter Fuchser, recognize the name, younger brother of Martin. Dad also called Peter, who was a paddler. Wonderful to see Martin Doctor, the great Martin Doctor, was at Račice last weekend. Former Olympic champion back in 1996. And then Robert Lagzins, I should say, from Latvia. He's in the black boat to the left of your picture in lane 9. So some of these paddlers will be taking part in the C1 1,000 meters, which will be in our second session this morning, around about 11:30 local time. But for now, they're focusing on the non-Olympic event of C1 500 meters. So as you can see, the boats head into the boots, get themselves into position, and await starters' orders. Final of the men's C1 500 meters, and it's a false start. Difficult to see who that was. Somebody pushed too early on the boots. We'll see whether or not it's indicated that it was one of these pilots. Let's have a look. Maybe lane 3 there. 3 from the top of your picture, quite possibly. That will have been Glazunow, the Pole. Well, he's already seen his C2 friends from Poland winning in the C2 500 meters. You'll have seen the women win the K4 500 meters. You'll have seen the women take the silver in the C2 500. In fact, it's only the K4 men that the Poles haven't medalled today. So perhaps he's just getting a little bit jumpy. He wants a bit of the action as well, wants to get himself on the podium, and perhaps just a little bit too enthusiastic starting there, Wiktor Glazunow. So what happens now is the paddlers will circle round, they'll take their time. There's Martin Fuchser. Always this was his favoured distance, the 500 metres. Really working hard on developing his 1,000 metres. He's had some great races against Sebastian Brendel and of course Ezequias dos Santos, the Olympic champion from Brazil. And Fuchser always there in the medals or roundabouts, but not that often in the Olympic distance was he at the top of the podium. That's why he was so delighted last weekend to win both the 1,000 metres and the 500 metres. Fuchser is the silver medalist in the Olympic discipline at the World Championships, but missed out on the medals in Tokyo, taking a 5th place. There's Chirilla, the bronze medalist last weekend. Experienced paddler, Catalin Chirilla, so this won't faze him. Just circles round again, prepares himself once more for the start. And you can see just a light breeze on the course, not particularly warm, it's just in the teens as far as degrees centigrade goes, but these paddlers will have made sure they're thoroughly warmed up for this race, physically prepared and mentally prepared for the challenge ahead. So Canada at the top of your picture in 1, Ukraine in 2, Poland in 3, Czech Republic in 4, Romania in 5, Poland in 6, Germany in 7, Czech Republic in 8, Latvia in 9. Martin Fuchser there, you can see, just preparing himself, and we're ready to go. Final of the C1 men 500 meters is underway at the second time of asking. Watch for Martin Fuchser. There he is in the white cap, 4 from the top of your picture, racing hard against Wiktor Glazunow, the Pole, who got away to a good start. And right at the bottom of the picture here as well, it's Peter Fuchser, the younger brother of Martin, in lane 8, and Adam Moritz, the German, in 7, also away to a strong start. So it's spread right the way across the course here as we approach. We're getting close to the halfway point. The transition phase is now where the paddlers just lengthen the stroke, look to keep their rhythm with the focus completely on what they're doing, not worrying too much about their competitors. Martin Fuchser at the moment just stalking Wiktor Glazunow, who got away to a fast start. He did exactly that in Račice. Pavlo Altikov in lane 2 is out of this one, and Fuchser just beginning to press the pedal on the accelerator now. Boat leaping out of the water with each stroke. Trying to make up the time is Catalin Chirilla, who came late to pick up the bronze medal last weekend. Watch out for him in lane 5. This, though, about Martin Fuchser, about latching on to the front of that stroke, using that power, driving that leg on each and every stroke, just getting a little bit more from each stroke every time. Now we're into the hurt locker. He's pushing hard now, Fuchser, but maintains his technique. Look at that, it just shows how narrow the boat is. He knows he's got just another 30 meters to go now, and another gold medal is coming the Czech Republic's way. Martin Fuchser leading by a big margin, just ahead of Romania and Poland. So Martin Fuchser continues his fantastic form. Great results for him last weekend in very different conditions, the cool, calm waters of the Labe Arena in the Czech Republic on home water. Well, he's managed to qualify through very windy conditions here in Poznan and dominated that race. Put under pressure early on from Wiktor Glazunow in lane 3. But Fuchser spending his energy right through the race, just putting on the afterburners in the last 100 meters or so to make sure of that one. Katlin Chirilla, well, he had a bit of work to do from the start, did the Romanian, but he came through so strongly. The superb second half of this 500-meter race to take the silver medal. And Glazunow, who worked so hard early on, managed to hold on for the bronze medal. Martin Fuchser having a quick look round to his right there just to check. But he had a big margin over the rest of the field, as you'll see here. A boat length between him and Katlin Chirilla in second. And the fight for bronze between the two poles, but it was Wiktor Glazunow who takes that third place. Well, great performance from Martin Fuchser there. Unfortunately, we won't see him on the pontoon for an interview. We have to head up to the start very shortly, because with the next race coming down the course, which will be the K2 women 200 meters. So there's the results, confirmation of that. Martin Fuchser, 1:47. That's a good time from him there. Katlin Chirilla from Romania in second. Wiktor Glazunow from Poland.